hello. You can do that every time now.
Hello
Welcome
and
back.
Pillow because we're sponsored by My
Hello.
Pillow.
Yeah, wait a
We're,
second. That was supposed to be the real forced catchphrase was pillow. Pillow.
it
Yeah,
was originally Hello, and now we've changed it so much
yes,
that's gone back full circle.
to hello. But pillow to Shitty Webcomics Weekly, where we are angels. But just that, pretty
We're
much.
just angels. Fuck off. We're angels. Oops, I just got us demonetized.
Also, we're the demiurge. That's true. That's been proven. I'm not.
We
I'm
aren't
not joking about
combating the
that. That's actually
demiurge. We
proven.
just we just are the
Yeah,
demiurge.
just straight up. We've been fabricating your reality, and we actually have posted the proof showing that. It's not a joke or it's not some kind of goofy internet ironic thing. We've actually proven that we've done that already many times, perhaps
It's not
hundreds,
rhetorical.
perhaps more billions of times over. So, continuing,
No, it wasn't rhetorical. Answer me.
answer me. But the last week was the pizza cake comics pizza, just one single strip of pizza cake just being mad because President Elon Musk is
President
literally
Evil.
doing the Hitler Nazi salute. Um, anyway, so from our subreddit drama, not our piss. We'll fucking one day we should go to our piss, but
Spiritually, our piss.
yes. But they say frequent the post says frequent R Comics poster pizza cake allegedly threatens legal action against R bone hurting juice moderators. Um our bone hurting juice mod post says pizza cake posts are now banned due to disagreements with Pizza Cake Comics. She no longer wants her works to be posted to the subreddit with threat of legal action. Rules regarding harassment are still in effect. Do not harass Pizza Cake regarding this decision. MetaPost and BHJ Bone Hurting Juice regarding this will be removed for related reasons. Users found violating this may face bans depending on severity of offenses. If you have questions, please instead use the comments below this post. Um, and then it says context. User Pizza Cake Comic is a frequent R Comics poster and is somewhat controversial due to some past comics she had made, which could be perceived as being misandrist. I'll show that in a minute.
I'm surprised that's considered to be controversial instead of just automatically accepted.
Yeah, because really, yeah, it's Reddit. It is accepted, but additionally, many people seem to find her comics as being unfunny, especially on our Bone Hurting Juice, which has led to many of her comics being satirized and posted on said subreddit. Due to this, she has allegedly, according to the moderator of Bone Hurting Juice, D Purple threatened legal action, and D Purple Cow, it's spelled differently, whatever, banned posts satirizing her comics as a response, which is very Reddit, of course, is like, oh, you can't even make fun of her comics now, which is stupid because there is no way that wouldn't be protected by fair use. Um, and here's a list of criticisms of Pizza Cake. I don't even want to. I'm just scrolling. Controversial criticisms, defenders of Pizza Cake, official response. I'm not going to read all
Oh, the
that shit.
official was the White House response.
Yeah, but here's just criticisms of Pizza Cake. Didn't she make a comic a while ago about how the haters on BHJ were just helping her comics get more attention? Legal action against a subreddit.
Yeah, funny
Realistically,
how
what
that
could she
works.
do legally
That
in
is another.
Lamau?
I'll look at that. You mean she was also engaging in monetizing your haters, and then
Yes.
she backed down from that?
Yeah, I think it's time for everyone else to learn what we have been the only people ever correct about this is that anyone who tries to monetize their haters is inherently a hardcore, extreme shit lib SJW leftist. There's no other way around that. You are delusional to the point of having Reddit brain with giant holes in your brain that can be seen on MRI if you disagree with
They
us
can
about
be
this.
seen from space.
Because not our opinion. Yes, the holes, they're so big. You can just see them from space. But yeah, it's not our opinion. It is just a fact. I don't have an opinion about that. I'm just saying what is true, and yet nobody
I
else
have
has
an
the balls
opinion
to
about
admit
that.
that.
My opinion is I disapprove.
Yes,
I
yes.
disapprove of it because that's what an opinion is.
You know what? I agree with you. Oh,
Oh, you know what? I
well,
agree with you
oh,
agreeing with me.
well. But yeah, unironically, there have been a lot of people, the sector, basically the sector at large,
The
which is just the
sector.
gayest shit ever. Um, every
Pretty
single part of the sector, even people who just even talk about the sector, are gay, which is proof that we don't talk about the sector.
It's also proof that we're not gay.
Even me
It's
just
proof
saying that
that
right
we're
now
not
doesn't count.
gay.
It doesn't count. In fact, it never happened.
It
But
never it's never happened.
never happened. It's a complete and
Ugh.
total fabrication. It's an urban legend that never happened. I like the little head shake. Like,
That one
no,
is
what's
shit.
wrong with you?
That one's a bunch of bullshit.
Yes, he goes full Leon Kennedy about it.
It goes psh,
Pshaw. But
pish and pish.
but anyways, yeah. No, unironically though, the sector does not like none of them know what a leftist is. It's sort of like what is a woman? But if it was
That
about
is,
them, it would
it's
be what
also
is a
one thing
leftist?
I've
They don't
definitely
know.
noticed in general about people, just in general. Yeah, a lot of people like they got radicalized by Gamergate, and it's like, really? Because I knew some of this shit. I wasn't radicalized by Gamergate.
You don't need
I
to be
knew this
radicalized
shit
by Gamergate
long before then.
if you just know what is. You don't need to be radicalized by Gamergate or anything. You simply are in touch with reality. Why don't you just do that? Just know what is. It's
Just
very easy.
fundamentally
Just
understand the
perceive
basic,
reality.
the essential basics of humanity.
Why don't
Can't you
people
do
just
that?
perceive reality? Most people could and choose not to. And my opinion about that is that instead of not, they should. That's what I think.
Yes.
Um,
My opinion is that they are taking the wrong advice. They're doing everything wrong.
yes, which is how all of them end up leading into defending, blatantly fake people. That's how every single person got completely rolled by Ricada when we never did, because we were able to see what was, and nobody else wanted to. Everyone chose the exact opposite. And here's the thing, though, it's not just Ricada. If you think it stopped with Ricada somehow, you're just as delusional as the people who defend Nick Ricada still, or at any time. There was no reason to not see through it. There's no reason to not see through the other Nick Ricadas that are out there right now. There are 1,000 other Nick Ricadas right now who are being praised and defended by all of these other people in the sector, or any equivalent or subgroup or side group that has ever been involved with any of that shit. All of them are guilty, and if you even like them a little bit, you are also guilty.
Yeah.
You're
It's just, it
complicit.
goes beyond even just donating super chats to them. It is basically if you fucking watch their videos,
I
if
consider
you
you
just clicked
complicit
on
in
their
child
videos,
abuse. If you support those people, if you ever supported Nick Ricada, in any way, if you clicked on his video once to a degree where he would get ad revenue, I consider you complicit in child abuse. Guess what? I've never done that. I'm superior. I have every right to look down on everyone else because I said the truth about Nick Ricada. No one wanted to listen, and guess who won that one? We did, as always, and nobody else was right about that ever in history. Um, which, I think that speaks to us. I think that's a nice positive thing for us. And it
so
is, of
like, share,
course,
comment, subscribe.
perfectly related to this pizza
We
cat
didn't
shit.
even do a video yet.
This samurai pizza cat person. What's their name? Oh, pizza cake. I already forgot because I don't care.
Pizza
Hey,
cake.
I don't
Sounds
even care.
disgusting.
Sounds disgusting. Why would you put frosting on a pizza? What kind of that's the fattest thing. It's like fucking when Stav he had blue cheese, blue shield. And he went to the Mayo Clinic because he
because
thought
he
it
was
was
talking
mayonnaise.
about the Thousand Island stare.
It's just the fattest thing he's ever seen. He's ever said was he thought somebody had a Thousand Island stare. Anyways, yeah. Regarding Pizza Cake, though, criticisms, legal action against a subreddit, Lamau, DMCA takedowns. To be more precise, I don't suspect they would have worked out, but I'd rather not get into an extended argument. Moderation is tiring enough as it is. Well, gee, you said it. And they say that as a mod. Well, guess what? You're the thing that is tiring. Um, Another bullet point on this. I think these are all links to posts. I'm not going to click on them because again, I'm not that interested. But this is maybe she felt threatened because the parody versions were funnier than her originals. I know Ellen is an easy target, but like a BHJ is parody and protected. If you link to the oregano instead of uploading it with the BHJ, it should be legal. I don't know what that's even about.
What the
Uh,
fuck? So they
Thank
mean
Christ,
original?
legal action. What a clown. The bones were too hurt. Can we make crudely drawn
Again,
clowns of
what is the
classics?
difference between this and like Eric July or Ripaverse fucking metal
Or
spoony,
yeah,
pseudo spoony?
Razor Fist, Ethan Van Sciver, Comicsgate, War Campaign, all of that. Which it is worth lumping them all together because they are the same. The same as this, the same as like gay SJW comics on Tumblr or Pizza Cake.
The
All of them
Tumblr.
are the same thing. And again, you are delusional. You're completely out of touch with reality if you so much as even slightly think otherwise. Just the same as how anyone who thought Nick Arcado was smart or funny or interesting or entertaining was completely disconnected from reality. Um, and again, if you want to be kept up with what's really going on, if you want to really be the only, if you want to be the one of the rare people exposed to the only truth being told about any of this stuff, you really should be paid pig. But anyways, controversial criticisms of Pizza Cake. Imagine being so butthurt over Reddit post to threaten legal action. That one's controversial. What a loser! What a weenie! Again, these are just
What a we
links that I
what
guess
a
are
weenie.
quick sum ups.
So she is being a weenie.
She is being a weenie.
In
Well,
fact,
wait,
one might ask the question, does she have a weenie?
in real life, or did she previously have one and maybe chop it off?
She's certainly a dickless wonder. Let's not get confused about that.
Yes.
She definitely has no balls,
Don't get it
and no,
twisted.
she has tiny pin dick energy.
Yeah. So, anyways, yeah, there's more of this. Defenders of Pizza Cake, official response, blah, blah, blah. Here, I
Oh,
can
the
scroll through
defenders.
this. So, if anyone wanted to really pause and look at this, more like be paused and look at this. But
Pause for the
responses
cause.
to mod response. Oh boy. But anyways, yeah. Just getting to
Responding to all
this.
these responders.
Yeah. Crossing my arms at all this arm crossing. Somewhat controversial due to past comics she made, which could be perceived as being misandrous. The word made links to this. Here's pizza. And of course, controversial, and yet here it is. Top 1% poster. Pizza Cake. Still here, not banned, not deleted, nothing like that. Not moderated or anything. And it's our comics from 1 year ago. If women talk to men the way that men talk to women. So you already know exactly what this is going to be.
You already know that this is going to be a lump of bullshit.
Yeah,
A
here's a
lump
guy
of
saying, I
bullshit.
got robbed by a group of women last night, and then a bunch of women being like, oh, you're wearing a fancy suit, you're asking for it. Dudes lying, not all women, rob people, blah, blah. And just the next thing
Nobody's
is
ever said that.
exact same thing, but just
No
different.
one's ever said any of those things,
It can
by the way.
be, yeah, no.
Women seem to like to
Two women.
pretend like
You mean two
nobody's
women
ever said any
specifically.
of that shit,
That doesn't
which is
happen, yeah.
insane.
Nobody's ever just blamed a woman for the way she was dressed.
No matter how obviously she deserves the blame.
Yes. Like if
Nobody's
she
done that.
that's the thing is that if a woman was going around like just wearing underwear and then guys groped her, usually someone will say she was dressed in a way that was inviting
She
this
was dressed
attention.
like
She
a
was
total
naked.
whore.
She's
Seeing
a
the audience at home saying, total whore.
she's a little whore. and a little piece of trash. Yeah, this next
She's
one
not a
just
little whore though. She's a giant whore.
giant. But here's a guy saying it can be lonely and isolating, and then women being like, women have issues too. And it's like, women actually do this, though. That's the funny thing is,
Yeah,
um,
women are the ones who are at fault for this.
yeah, it's supposed to be like, well, if this was how it was, it's like this is how it is. Though. So there, it's like again, woman accidentally telling on herself and her entire gender. So
And then it's been decades of nothing about this either.
yeah, here's the last one is just guy going, I wear a hairpiece because it makes me feel more confident. And woman goes, so you're lying to women? You should look good naturally. And it's like, yeah, women do say this about men already.
Women are the ones who wear makeup and then make justifications for wearing it.
Yeah, this isn't imagine if the roles were reversed. This is how things actually are. You don't
The
have to
roles don't
reverse the
need to be
roles.
reversed.
Yeah, but it's also funny though, of course, leftist female woman lady broad, supposedly, is pulling the whole comic imagine if the roles were reversed meme. How did you enjoy doing that? Being the stereotype, like again, this was a year ago, it was already a stereotype and a meme making fun of the right wing for just sitting there going, imagine if the roles were reversed about stuff. Except this is even more delusional because it's not about imagining, it's about stuff that actually happens and pretending, gaslighting, if you will, us all into thinking that this doesn't happen all the time, which it does. Um, anyway, so that covers stuff about pizza cake for the rest of our lives. Never have to talk about this loopy Daffy Bint ever again.
Yeah, it's never. Yeah, that's the thing is, don't act like it's like, oh, you're spending all this time talking about her. This will be the last time we
Yes,
ever think
I
about her.
I became bored of talking about this goofy, this silly twist halfway into this video. So
This slattern.
Slattern, well, it's probably not. She probably doesn't even rise to the level of Slattern. Very sad.
Oh
Very
shit, you're
unfortunate.
right.
But yeah, so that covers that for all
Slatterns
eternity.
are fun.
Really, nothing ever needs to be said about her or Zur ever again.
Yeah, in fact, I would very much like it if any of these arguments she's trying to bring up are also never thought of again.
Thought a cuss.
Of just if she could just disappear from reality. As far as I'm concerned, she
Reality.
doesn't exist anymore.
Well, she did
existed
disappear from
for
reality.
the half hour that we were imagining her.
We don't even need to have her disappear from reality because we are reality. Reality. Which is,
People
that's
take
pretty
this
good.
shit to escape from reality.
That's not bad.
Me, I don't need that
I don't
shit.
need that shit. I just do it. I smoke weed and drink alcohol
Eh,
for fun. Dude. Anyways,
I,
so
I take the incredibly lightest drugs, the most lightweight drugs on planet Earth, and I expand my mind through them. It makes me a better person. Fuck you all.
that's pretty good.
But anyway,
it's pretty cool.
it's pretty cool.
As we all know, though, the ultimate drug is VR. So check out our Team Beef and our Into the Radius. Oh, classic. Those are. It says those are in my recent Team Beef Steam controller. Why was on the? I was on Steam controller for. I was thinking I was looking for some way to get Steam controller to work right over the Steam Link or something, which I just don't think it's going to. Steam controllers do still work. We have 4 of them. One we just straight up broke. But you know, the whole other topic. I guess we shouldn't get into that. But
You know how we beat the Steam controller to death by using it so much because
it
it's so
was
good.
so good, yeah. But anyways, so as usual, donate, pay pig on Subscribestar to actually learn more than your mind will probably be able to even process or comprehend. It's like, how do you fit a million brains worth of information into one brain? You can't. But what you can do, subscribe to our Subscribestar, where that will be attempted to be done to you if you would like to try, if you think you're good enough to even try. And for everyone else, though, should have listened to Shitty Webcomics.